Whether by design or by coincidence, Kenyatta and Odinga ended up at the same function just hours after the opposition leader had criticized the president over what he described as a suspicious trade deal signed between Kenya and Uganda. Speaking at the Eastern African Region Pan-African Congress at KICC, Kenyatta told Odinga to his face that claims that sugar from Uganda will kill the local sugar industry were reckless and baseless.
And I say this to my brother, and he is my brother, by the way, the leader of the opposition, Bwana Raila Odinga here. When you say that I went to talk about bringing cheap sugar into Kenya, which cheap sugar? Where do you want us to get our shortfall from? I would rather get it from Uganda than from Brazil. I mean, it is logical. And who says it is cheap? Let us work to strengthen our own in this region.
The president said Kenya currently faces a sugar shortfall. And with Kenya selling goods worth nearly 4 times what it buys from Uganda, the sugar deal made a lot of sense, he said, in promoting balanced regional trade ties.
Uganda imports $700 million worth of product from Kenya. They do. They only export to us 150 million. Let us see how we can strengthen our own farmers, support our own farmers so that they can be more competitive.
The president did not mince his words on what he thought of Odinga's criticism.
Tomorrow it will be him here, and he will expect me to also support him in the same way, if it is good, and to criticize him if it is wrong. But we cannot just criticize each other for the sake of criticizing one another.
But moments after Kenyatta left, Odinga took to the podium to defend himself.
I'm not against it. All that I talked about is protecting the Kenyan farmer of sugarcane. Our industry is ailing, and Mr. President knows it. 2 weeks ago, he was in Mumias doling 1 billion shilling check to revive the Mumias sugar factory. Now, Mumias sugar factory will not work if this place will be flooded with the dumped sugar from Brazil and so on, in the name of sugar coming from Uganda.
Odinga warned that sugar cartels will likely exploit the deal.
How are you going to ensure that that sugar is coming from Uganda and not from Brazil? You must address the issue of corruption here.
Political pundits say the government's recent bailout of Mumias Sugar Company and Kenyatta's forays in Western Kenya as part of a strategy to woo the region that largely voted for Odinga in 2013 away from the opposition. Hussein Mohammed, Citizen Business Center.